godfather, because of course he was Muslim, and that could hardly do. But what I had never realized, and I just found it up here, I never saw it before, was a Turkish grammar with my mother's writing vocabulary in the back, and that she'd been studying Turkish. You know, after we went to Turkey and did I ever speak to her or ask her anything about that? Zip. And anyway, they had a very, very interesting life. This daddy's pile of letters to her for that year before, right up to their wedding, is so wonderful. And it shows a man who was lively and interesting. He wrote beautifully. I loved his handwriting. It was very distinctive handwriting. And he had tons of friends who were always piling in. You know, breakfast, lunch, and supper. He was going out with people. He was invited all over the place. And he did seem to be very much the center of a lot of friends in the New York area, because he, I don't know where Aunt Rose and Uncle Tom were at that point, but anyway, he had moved to New York and was very much sort of the pivot of all this lively life. And his letters are just charming and delightful, full of fun.
Flashing back to Turkey, so Ataturk had kind of offered to be like a godfather.
Oh, well, that was more or less a joke. But the point was that Daddy obviously knew him very well and was working with him just a couple of years after that country started. I recently, or a couple of years ago, read a very interesting biography of Ataturk, and it was that really showed what that incredible struggle was to get the country formed
together.
And then all of a sudden I thought, oh my Lord! Well, you know, Daddy had been working there, and obviously before 1928, 27, 26. The country was formed in 1923, so he had been working there, you know, and knew Ataturk.
And your mother was there for some time, because you mentioned something before about her not wanting to have a child born in Turkey.
Yeah, obviously it wasn't a good. But then she thought maybe in France.